Yeah, people are pissed. What's going on, guys? Roundedtiktak here. And I, just like all the other content creators, are going to go over the patch notes, but we're not going to actually go over the patch notes, not to any kind of degree. I will link them down below if you want to follow along with the key points we are going to hit on, but I really want to just get some input and some output, is that a thing, about my feelings and thoughts, being somebody who's played this game for 2 years plus, and exactly what you should be upset about and what you shouldn't, not you shouldn't, but what I'm upset about and what, I'm not that upset about. But before we get into the actual video, I'm going to try to place a card right here. Just click on that card to be entered into the Battle Pass giveaway. So if mom tells you no, don't worry, TikTak's got you covered. Click that link, go to the comment section and type TikTak is the best in the comment section to be entered in on YouTube. The drawing is going to be this Saturday. You can also win one on stream. So if you guys want to come to twitch.tv/roundedtiktak on Saturday, we're going to pull 1 to 2 more there. So there's going to be a YouTube one and possibly 2 Twitch ones. That's up to you guys. Just want to let you know, I postponed the actual drawing because of how the game went down for 2 days. Now let's get into the patch notes. Like I said, people are mad. People are not happy. Endurance is broken again, and we didn't get anything again. Now, normally, this wouldn't really make me mad because if you played this game for as long as I have, you'll know that most updates come out at 10.2 a week afterwards. Part of it gets released in sections, etc. However, we all thought, we were led to believe, I feel like we were led to believe, because there was no communication whatsoever, that we were going to get something special this time. With the game going down for 36 hours and coming back into it and having nothing to show for it except one hero, which, by the way, I don't even think I'm going to make a video about because he's that bad. It feels like a kick in the face. Now, this roadmap does have some cool stuff in it, and we're going to touch on that in just a second, but you have a right to feel kind of angry. Not because we didn't get anything, but because we were led to believe we were getting something, or at least that's how I feel about it. And that's how my Twitch community feels, because trust me, that was the main topic of discussion during stream today. And I kept coming back to the fact that I don't think people are pissed about the roadmap, because the roadmap actually has, like I said, some cool stuff in it. I think people are pissed off because we didn't get anything on day one release, which again is normal. But the situation that happened before, the blue hole, was not normal, which I think led a lot of people to think we were getting something new and cool and couldn't wait for this. There was rumors of Twine Peak storyline finishing. There was rumors of free-to-play. There was rumors of everything, and we didn't get anything, which is really the main point here, is why I think Reddit's having a hissy fit, why I think the forums are burning down to the ground, and just people are sick and tired of being treated this way. And I gotta agree for the most part. Again, having as much time as I've had in this game, there are things that I've come to expect. But I would be lying to you if I didn't expect something a little more based simply on a certain post. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And the Blue Hole event. I was hoping for something. On top of that, you come into the game and you see Battle Royale that is basically revamped to the degree where you could call it almost a new game. The game's slower, more responsive, better graphics. The entire thing got a graphical update. There's swimming, fishing, hiding. There's so many things that are in the game. It's sleek, it's smooth, the frame rate's better. Everything about it feels brand new. And to not even get a piece of that is, I'm not sure the word, because it's not fun. We can just put it that way. It's not fun. You feel neglected. You feel like they don't care about us. And once again, like I said, this is just off the head. I was going to write a script. I don't have time. I'm just going to tell you how I feel, and you guys can let me know how you feel, and then we'll go over some of the patch notes. So I feel neglected. My community feels neglected. If you're going to do some crazy event never before seen, literally the world's largest gaming event that's ever been recorded, and we don't get anything from it, even though you claim we're the same game, it's just Fortnite. It's not Fortnite Battle Royale. It's not Fortnite Save the World. It's just Fortnite, which they tried to do a year ago or so, combined everything into one thing. I think that's the issue. You're going to do an event, a game-changing, not life-altering, but everybody was tuned in to watch this blue hole, which would give you the idea that we would get something, and we didn't get anything. And that hurts. There is more on the horizon, though. I just wanted to point that out. I feel that's the main reason people are upset, that we were bamboozled into believing more was coming than it actually was. Why didn't we get the graphical update? I mean, we know why, but I feel like it couldn't have been that hard if you stuck it in BR, since all of the BR stuff is originally imported from Save the World. Is it really that difficult to replace the files? I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I have no clue. But I figure there's got to be more difficult things than giving us new trees. I can't see it being that difficult. Fortnite Battle Royale is beautiful at the moment. It feels like a new game. It almost feels like Call of Duty Blackout Fortnite Edition. I was playing it all day on stream. And I don't play BR. I'm not very good. I used to be good. I'm not very good. I haven't played it in 8 seasons. But I was playing it all day today, and that's partly because there was nothing in Save the World to do. I played one mission with the new hero, made up my mind that he's absolute trash, and then I played BR, and I had fun. And it's hard to say because I put so much blood, sweat, and tears, in a metaphorical sense, into Fortnite Save the World, that, it just hurts. It hurts your feelings, your investment, your time. I've been called the biggest underrated YouTuber for Fortnite Save the World there is, and I'm still waiting for like that shot. And I was thinking maybe, free to play was right around the corner. Now I have no idea. But let's get into the roadmap. Let's talk about a few more things before we wrap this video up. There are some good things here. And this is the last time I'm going to try to say it. The issue lies with we were led to believe that we'd be getting more on day one. I believe that's where all the animosity comes from. We're shifting to a less frequent cadence by aiming for more meaningful updates as a result. This allows us to diverge from shipping features around the Battle Pass launches and release them in a more polished states. This is very, very scary to me. It's very, very scary to me. They were almost guaranteed to give us stuff based on the Battle Pass seasons. Now it might be even longer before we get any sorts of updates. Maybe Frostnite is going to come out in 4 months instead of 3. Maybe in a more polished states, but Fortnite does not have the best track record. The next thing I want to talk about is the AFK issue. This does work. This is fantastic. It takes you 4 minutes to get booted out of a party. We tested everything. It takes 4 minutes to get booted out of a party without moving. 4 minutes, it does. There's no vote to kick, nothing. You don't move in 4 minutes, you're gone. Simple as that. And that's fantastic. The other way that it works, just FYI, is if you do not participate in the mission, and we haven't figured out the threshold there, but your end of game score, so combat, building, or utility, if we think it's 500, if any of those scores or all of those scores are under 500, you're not getting any rewards. 0. You get 1 XP. We tested that as well. So that's a great thing. That is a step in the right direction. It's working. It's pretty strict, and it's all for a good cause. We even tested jail builds. Jail builds still work, but we'll get into jail builds in a little bit. Currently, we have the Wild West Llama. If you don't have anything in it, the Duelist is really good. Maybe I'll do a video on the weapons that are in there. Next, we have a new spooky Outlander. I hope it's new and not just a reskin, and we get a new ability or something like that, or even a reskinned ability. Maybe Seismic Slam has pumpkins and bats coming out of it, something like that. The Gravedigger comes out. It's been power creep to all hell. It is not a good weapon anymore, just like everything in the game. That's been power creeped. Fortnite questline Fairwolf. So we get another questline here. I believe we get a questline here. We do. So next week we get a questline. That's another thing to mention is on release day, we don't even have a questline. We have a hero. That's it. And a crappy one at that. So here's another thing that let's talk about real quick. Storm King breaks out of Canny Valley. He's back and in training. This is going to wrap around to the bottom of this list. Just remember that. The Ghost Pistol returns and it's buffed. I'm curious if they're going to buff the other ones, the old ones, and maybe give us a reset, hopefully. Now, here is a good thing. This is especially for content creation. Fortnite Llamas continue old fan favorites and new weapon set cost 500 event tickets. So I'm happy about this. If it's a brand new weapon set, even if it's like six weapons, I'm always happy to check out new weapons and play new ways. And, especially with the innovative weapons they've been giving us, I'm happy for that. I'm excited to see what we get. I've played the Halloween event for 2.5 years, or 2 years now, coming up on 3, I guess, and I still don't have the pumpkin launcher myself. Then in the week of 11/5, we get a new scythe, maybe a black metal set. Maybe that is the set that's coming out with the Halloween items. We have another quest line, a new constructor, a new sword. And then this is where things get interesting. And the highlight of the patch notes. Mythic Storm King. I'm not going to read everything, but as you can know from the previous one, he's in training. He's coming back. He's going to be a hard fight. Fantastic. Cannot ask for anything more than that. I've been asking for that for a very long time. Followed by another thing that me and my community have been asking for a very, very long time. Mythic weapons. And not necessarily these weapons have to be mythic, but I wanted, my community has said that they wanted loot that is tied to something in the game. Endurance mode. If you beat endurance mode in Twine Peaks at max level, what the hell do you get a banner for? Give us a weapon. Give us something tangible that we can show off. Hey, oh my God, do you see that guy? He beat the hardest content in the game. He's got the Stormclaw or whatever. I'm so excited for that. Sadly, it's in a month from now. Maybe. But honestly, I'm very excited for that. Gameplay updates. We've been listening to the community's concerns and observation with the state of the game. So this is a couple of things. They're nerfing gas traps. It's a full-on nerf. Don't get it twisted by the language here. They're definitely nerfing floor launchers, and they might be nerfing jail builds. Just FYI. I will let you guys know that information when more information's out, but they have probably nerfed that. Locker completion, we're happy to announce the cosmetics will fully be completed. They say here, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'm just skimming here. They say that it's the end of the chapter, so another 10 seasons technically, but it's a miswording. It's the end of this season. We were told by Magus himself, the end of this season, the locker should be done. I don't know the details, but I'm assuming you pick a character and it's going to give you an option to pick a skin. So I could play Sledgehammer, but say I want him to look like Lynx, I could do something like that. That's just FYI. And then finally, we're cooking up another exciting feature. We're hoping to launch this season alongside other features mentioned above. We aren't quite ready to share the details on this, but we'll have a blog to highlight the details closer to the release. Excuse me. So there's that. It's a mixed bag for me. It really is. I'm actually quite excited. I want to lose. I say that on my stream all the time. I want to lose a mission. Unless something goes unless something catastrophic happens within my missions or we completely mistrap, we're not losing. Ever. I want this Storm King fight to be insane. I really do. I hope it is. One more thing I want to share with you guys on the leak front. Fire Monkey, Fortnite Intel on Twitter, says, save the world dungeon strings. Apparently, this is just speculation. During the Hexylvania event, you know the catacombs? Well, if you've played, you'll know the catacombs. They're going to be dungeons. The crypts, the grotto, the labyrinth, the graveyard, and inferno. Each one is going to have a door similar to this. You walk down, you go to the door. They have certain rules. You can only use a curse statue to revive a teammate once, but the curse lasts forever. So if you don't defeat the dungeon boss, you can't break the curse. So if you defeat the dungeon boss, you can break the curse, and you have successfully defeated the dungeon boss. There's also, it's going to be like, you cannot craft weapons, so it's going to be slight Frost Knight Hit the Road-esque. I'm excited about these. Very cool picture right here. The only issue, I think, is you only get banners for your rewards. I think. I don't know. That's just it. But now it's your turn. Jump in the comments. Let me know. Do I have it right? I think I do. I think that's why everybody's mad and upset because of such a huge event like the Blue Hole, and then we get nothing. I feel that right there, even though the roadmap's not that bad and has some cool stuff and is well worded and etc., I feel like that right there, that part, cool event, we got nothing, bang. That is why people are pissed. That is why there's 700 comments on a post about we didn't get what we deserved. That is why there's 400 comments on a post about the roadmap. And they're not happy comments. You can go to reddit.com and check out the Fortnite thing. You can check it out yourself. I will link the patch notes down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to head over to that other video. Just go to my video section, click on it, type TikTak is the best, and we're going to pull the winner for YouTube and Twitch on Saturday. You can come to the stream. You cannot win twice, though. Twitch.tv/Roundedtiktak. This is just a little off the cuff. I just wanted to do it passionately and real, and that's honestly what I'm thinking. And I talked about it all day, and I enjoy the roadmap, and I think it's a step in the right direction, but I do not think that what they did to us today was fair. I don't. I really don't. I am with you on that. I'm excited for what's to come in the future. I was hoping that future would have been here a little faster, but that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you're new to the channel and you like this kind of content, this actually is nothing what we do normally, but you can subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support and love. You guys are awesome. Here's to many more months of content coming up with Fortnitemares. I will see you guys on the next one. This video is getting too long anyway. Have a good one. Let me know. TikTak.